ABC-CLIO thanks you for choosing us and allowing us to be your educational partner. Our core values at ABC-CLIO are quality content, inquiry-based learning, and teacher support. To see these values in action, let's take a tour of your databases and have a look at the materials and new enhancements for students, from independent research to classroom activities, and the supplemental educator support sites that offer teachers the best curriculum resources and professional learning. The resources found in ABC-CLIO databases are designed to help students build content knowledge and develop important critical thinking skills that contribute to their growth as problem solvers, lifelong learners, and engaged citizens. We call this the path to intellectual confidence. ABC-CLIO's school databases are entirely web-based, including all support material. Students and teachers access the same URLs, but a teacher login also includes access to the educator support site associated with each resource. Teachers can access those sites directly or can link to them from within each database. In that case, you'll see links to support materials when logged in as a teacher that are not present under a student login. Your district's collection of ABC-CLIO resources was thoughtfully selected from our suite of 16 databases to meet your district's particular curriculum needs. Let's head into American history. ABC-CLIO content is organized chronologically in our history resources and thematically in our other social studies sites. Here, you can see that the American History database is organized by time period, like a history textbook. On the home page, you'll see the search function at the top, then the time period chapters. Let's take a look at what the database chapters have to offer. Each time period, or theme, is divided up into individual topic centers. For example, if we go into the Great Depression to New Deal era, we see a range of topic centers in different rows. In the 20s, we have the Roaring Twenties, the Harlem Renaissance, and New Women. In the next row, about the crash and the Great Depression, we have topic centers about farming and the Dust Bowl, the stock market crash, and the state of America during the Depression itself. Then, in the row devoted to the New Deal, there are topic centers about the deal's first 100 days, the dawn of the New Deal, and about its opposition. Let's open up the topic center about the Harlem Renaissance. This is what students will see. The topic center's main page presents the overview, which helps students get acquainted with the topic and have a sense of context. In the essay itself, students can click on links to get additional references on specific terms and concepts. Within a topic center, in addition to the overview, students will find topic essentials, activities, and a topic library, all of which help them go more in depth into the concepts of the era. Student tools, available in the top menu bar, provide options for students to save, share, print, and cite the materials. Resources within the database can also be translated into 12 languages, and the Listen tool reads the text aloud in those languages as well. The topic overview grounds students in the subject, providing a concise look at what's important in this particular area or subject. Topic essentials for our core subjects, American history, American government, and world history, are video lectures from master teachers that are broken into short segments, typically 2 to 5 minutes long, ideal for remote instruction, blended learning, or flipped classroom models. The videos include narration, bullets emphasizing the key points, and primary source imagery. The videos help students access ideas through multiple modalities and can be a valuable resource for any kind of remote or hybrid learning. Transcripts and outlines can be used for note-taking by students or as a support for your own instruction. Students will also find key questions and vocabulary on this page. As a formative assessment, students can use the self-assessment quiz on the Topic Essentials page to check their understanding as they move through the material. If a student misses an answer, the quiz directs students to articles where they can brush up on the ideas covered in that question. The activities in the Topic Center give students a guided exercise that targets a specific critical thinking skill. Let's learn a bit more about the frameworks guiding these activities. Founded in educational frameworks such as the C3, supporting inquiry-based learning means that ABC-CLIO databases not only provide the quality content for inquiry, but also lessons to help teach the skills students need. Activities are created to support foundational and critical thinking skills. The foundational skills are summarize, define, describe, and classify. The critical thinking skills are analyze, interpret, evaluate, and argue. Each activity guides students through the inquiry process with a central question to answer, expanded instruction, a worksheet to help students organize their thinking, also downloadable as a PDF document for printing, and a hand-picked selection of primary and secondary sources for analysis. Let's look at the sections in a little more detail. The Understand the Question pop-up establishes context to help students determine what the question is asking them to do, review the relevant skill they'll be using with embedded videos from the Academic Success Corner, and familiarize themselves with key terms and background information about the topic. The two-page worksheet gives students a structured way to organize their thinking as they explore the sources. By clicking on Print, you and your students can choose to open the document as a fillable PDF or print it out. The sources in the activity help students become familiar with analyzing a variety of source types, from reference articles to primary source documents. When students open a source in the activity, contextual notes and guiding questions help them unpack the sources and model critical thinking processes. Multiple activities within a topic center provide choices and varied levels of difficulty to accommodate different learners. Individual topic libraries within each topic center help students engage in focused inquiry in addition to searching the database as a whole. Here, students can use the filters to fine-tune their search for different types of source material, including speeches, political cartoons, photographs, and much more. In addition to the curriculum-aligned topic centers, students and teachers can also explore information via search, whether conducting research or looking for materials to share with their classes. The search bar and advanced search options are accessible at the top of every page, as well as on the home page. Entering words and phrases here will get results across the database. Standard search strategies, such as Boolean operators, quotation marks, and meta words, will help you find what you're looking for. And clicking on the Advanced Search button will enable students and educators to use filters to narrow down their search to certain types of resources. We can also use the filters directly from our results page. Here, searching for the New Deal brought up more than 1,700 results, both primary and secondary sources. Now we can filter them down. ABC-CLIO databases address a range of reading levels with appropriate levels of rigor and reading support to make content accessible to a wider range of students. Each page of the ABC-CLIO databases includes a toolbar with tools to help students access our content. There are even more resources to explore on the database homepage. The Academic Success Corner allows students to watch custom-created video series that help them strengthen skills in researching, writing, reading, and critical thinking. This is also the place where students can get help with examining and working with different types of primary sources and contact ABC-CLIO's librarians for additional help finding resources. Let's look at these features in more detail. Here's an example of one of the video series. The critical thinking videos address 8 different thinking skills, as we looked at earlier, including the foundational skills of summarizing, defining, describing, and classifying, and the critical thinking skills of analyzing, interpreting, evaluating, and arguing. These videos break down skills that students use a lot, but may be a bit fuzzy on when it comes to what they actually mean. Another helpful section in the Academic Success Corner is working with primary sources. When students click here, the first thing they see is a short article about analyzing primary sources, including a step-by-step process. They can also click on any of the links at the top of the page for worksheets that'll help them look at different types of sources, from documents to art, to editorial cartoons, to audio and video recordings. Here's the primary source worksheet for editorial cartoons. Students can download or print these. The last section of note on the database homepage is for research lists. This is where students will see any lists you assemble for them during the year, or for as long as you want those lists to be available to them. This allows the teacher to target instruction utilizing the primary and secondary sources available in the databases. The ones shown here are lists created by ABC-CLIO editors. Together, these aspects lead students to become better critical thinkers and problem solvers, and ultimately more engaged citizens and lifelong learners. And to further support teachers as they guide students on this path, the Educator support sites that accompany each database offer additional resources, teaching ideas, and more. Let's take a look. A teacher can access the Educator support site by either using the Educator support link on the top menu, or when in a student activity, clicking on the curriculum guide in any topic center, which will take you to that topic's curriculum guide and resources page. Whether you're looking for essential understandings and inquiry questions to help build a unit, ideas from other educators on how they've taught a topic, or the answer key for the student quiz, you can turn to the Curriculum Guides and Resources section in the Educator support page. In addition, the Curriculum Resources section also offers a full array of planning resources, lesson plans, and student activities, all standards aligned and searchable by keyword, resource type, and time period or theme, organized to match the student-facing view of the collection. This section is where you can also find standards correlations to help you align with district requirements and search for resources designed to meet those standards, and your research lists, where you can build your own collection of materials tailored to your own course goals. And in the professional development section, leading scholars and educators offer fresh ideas and perspectives on subject topics and specially curated resource collections on key issues in teaching and learning. And that's a look into the ABC-CLIO databases, a suite of curriculum-aligned instructional resources centered on quality content, inquiry-based learning, and teacher support. From everyone here at ABC-CLIO, thank you.